Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the fascinating world of rare coins, you're in for a treat. Rarest coins today, we're diving into the story of a particular quarter, the 1999p Washington quarter A, and how this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth more than you ever imagined. Before we talk about what makes this coin so special, let's take a quick look at the Washington quarter itself. First minted in 1932, the Washington quarter has undergone several design changes over the years. The coin features a portrait of George Washington, America's first president, on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an eagle, which has evolved over time into various designs. Rarest coins. The 1999 quarters are part of the series known as the State Quarters program, where each year, 5 different quarters were released, each one representing a different U.S. state. The year 1999 featured quarters for Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. But while these quarters are interesting in their own right, it's the P mint mark of the 1999p quarter that has grabbed the attention of collectors. So, what makes the 1999p Washington quarter so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a very rare and specific error that occurred during its minting process. Some 1999p quarters were struck with the mistake a double die error, where the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, resulting in a doubling effect of the design. What's fascinating about this error is how subtle it can be. To the untrained eye, the coin might look perfectly normal, but when inspected closely, the doubling is clear. Rarest coins. Take a look here. Notice how the word Liberty and the date 1999 show a slight, yet noticeable, doubling. This is the telltale sign of a double die error. The mystery of this error coin began when collectors started noticing strange characteristics in some 1999p quarters. The first reports surfaced around 2000, but it wasn't until a few years later that numismatists fully understood just how rare these coins were. It wasn't just the doubling on the coin's features. What really made these coins significant was their scarcity. Most of the 1999p quarters were struck without issue, and only a small fraction of them exhibited the doubling error. That rarity, combined with the fact that this mistake was undetected for years, makes these coins highly valuable today. Rarest coins. So, how much can these rare 1999p Washington quarters actually be worth? Well, it all depends on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. For example, a standard 1999p quarter in average condition might only be worth a few cents above face value, but a coin with significant doubling and in mint condition can fetch thousands, even millions, at auction. At major coin auctions, the most pristine examples of this error coin have sold for staggering prices. One of the most famous sales was in 2012 when a 1999p double die Washington quarter sold for over $500,000. And that's not the only sale, as some experts believe. Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're new here, we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. And today, we're talking about one of the most intriguing coins in recent years, the 2015 Washington quarter. You might be surprised to learn that this particular coin could be worth far more than face value, especially if you have one of the rare error variants. Stick around to learn exactly how much this coin could be worth and how you can identify the valuable ones. First, let's take a quick look at the 2015 Washington quarter itself. The 2015 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that began in 2010, celebrating national parks and historic sites across the United States. The 2015 series features national parks in Nebraska, Kansas, and Oregon, including the Homestead National Monument, the Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve, and the Crater Lake National Park. The coin itself is a continuation of the traditional Washington quarter design that has been in circulation since 1932, with George Washington's portrait on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Nothing too extraordinary about that, right? Well, that's where things get interesting. Here's where the magic happens. While most 2015 quarters are worth just 25 cents, A very small number of these quarters were struck with the rare and significant error A, and that's what has collectors and investors excited. You see, some of the 2015 D Washington quarters were struck with a double die error, making them a highly coveted find in the world of numismatics. Take a close look at this error as the doubling is most visible on the date A 2015 and the word A Liberty. This is a result of an issue during the minting process when the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing the design to be stamped twice. The effect isn't always immediately obvious, but under magnification, the doubling becomes unmistakable. So, why is this error so valuable? First of all, double die errors are relatively rare, and the 2015 D error is particularly unusual. While most coins are produced without such issues, the ones that do have these minting mistakes are highly desirable to collectors. Rarest coins. Some of these 2015 D double die quarters have sold for astonishing amounts. In 2020, a 2015 D Washington quarter with clear doubling sold for over $15,000. And that's just the beginning. Coins in higher grades, particularly those in near mint or uncirculated condition, could go for even more. Now, let's talk about how you can find one of those rare error coins in your own collection. It's important to know what to look for, as the doubling can be quite subtle. Here's how you can identify a valuable 2015 D Washington quarter. Rarest coins. First, start with the date. The A 2015 should show visible doubling, especially at the bottom of the numbers. You'll also want to check the word A Liberty along the upper rim of the coin. The doubling is more pronounced at the top of the letters, where you'll see a slight second image of each letter or number. You'll need a magnifying loupe or a good magnification tool to properly spot the daub. Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're into coin collecting or just a little curious about rare coins, then you're in for a real treat. Today we're diving into the mystery of the 2021 D Washington quarter, a coin that, at first glance, might seem like just another modern quarter. But there's a surprising twist, a rare error that could make these coins worth a fortune. So grab your magnifying glasses, and let's take a closer look at the 2021 D Washington quarter and discover why it's causing a buzz in the world of numismatics. Rarest coins. Before we jump into the rare error coins, let's start with the basics. The 2021 Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that began in 2010, featuring designs that celebrate the nation's most iconic landmarks and national parks. The 2021 quarters specifically honor the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site, featuring a powerful tribute to these legendary African-American pilots from World War II. The design on the reverse side of the 2021 Washington quarter features the emblem of the Tuskegee Airmen, showing a red-tailed plane in flight with a backdrop of a vast sky. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of George Washington remains the same, unchanged since 1932. Rarest coins. Now, here's where things get interesting. While most 2021 D Washington quarters are worth only 25 cents, there's a rare variant that could be worth a lot more, and I'm talking about a serious value increase. Some 2021 D quarters were struck with a double die error, and if you have one of these, you could be sitting on a gold mine. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin malfunctions, causing the image to be stamped more than once. This results in doubling A or a second, slightly misaligned impression A of the letters, numbers, or designs on the coin. On the 2021 D Washington quarter, this doubling is most noticeable on the date A 2021 and the word Liberty. You can see the faint second image of the numbers and letters, creating a shadow-like effect. This is the key to spotting a valuable error coin. Rarest coins. So, why is this error coin so valuable? The key is rarity and demand. Double die errors are relatively rare, and the 2021 D variant is even more special due to its timing. Error coins from the past have been known to fetch impressive sums, and the demand for coins with unique imperfections continues to rise. To give you an idea of the potential value, Let's look at some examples of recent sales. A similar rarer coin from a different year, a 1995 double die penny sold for over $100,000, while the 2021 D quarter is a much newer coin. The rarity of these errors, combined with the growing interest in modern U.S. coins, means it could easily fetch tens of thousands, if not more, depending on the condition. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare error coins? The good news is that it's relatively easy to spot, as long as you know what you're looking for. Let me show you exactly how to identify a valuable 2021 D Washington quarter. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is the place where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Rarest coins today. We're taking a closer look at one particular coin that might be hiding in plain sight in your change drawer, rather 2015 P Washington quarter. You might be wondering, isn't this just another modern coin? Well, you might be surprised at what we're about to uncover. Rarest coins. So, if you've ever wondered about the value of your 2015 P Washington quarters, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot a potentially million-dollar coin. Let's start with the basics. The 2015 P Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint in 2010. Each coin in this program honors a different national park or site in the United States, and the 2015 series includes sites in Arkansas, Iowa, Nebraska, and Washington. The design on the reverse of the 2015 P quarter celebrates the Homestead National Monument of America in Nebraska. The reverse design features a simple yet meaningful tribute to the Homestead Act of 1862, showing a family planting crops, a symbol of the American spirit of expansion and the importance of the land. The obverse, of course, still features the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has graced the quarter since 1932. So, when you look at a typical 2015 P quarter, it seems like nothing out of the ordinary, just another coin circulating in your pocket. But let's zoom in a little deeper. Rarest coins. The magic behind the value of some 2015 P Washington quarters lies in a rare error that occurred during the minting process. The error in question? A double die. While this sounds like a technical term, it simply means that during the process of striking the coin, the design was stamped twice, creating a doubled image of certain elements of the design. In the case of the 2015 P Washington quarter, the doubling is most apparent on the date and the word "A Liberty" on the obverse. Under magnification, you'll notice that the letters and numbers seem to have a second, faint outline or shadow next to them. This is the hallmark of a double die error. Rarest coins. This is the key to finding a valuable 2015 P Washington quarter. But how did this happen? Well, a double die error occurs when the coin dies. The engraved metal stamps that press designs onto the coin are not aligned properly, resulting in the design being struck twice, with a slight misalignment between the two impressions. It's a rare occurrence, and this type of error is highly sought after by collectors. So why does this error make the 2015 P Washington quarter so valuable? First off, let's talk about rarity. Double die errors, especially on modern coins like the 2015 P quarter, are rare. Minting errors like this don't happen often, and when they do, they create a lot of buzz in the numismatic world. The more unique or scarce the error, the more valuable the coin. Secondly, collector demand plays a huge role. Coin collectors, especially those focused on M0. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of coins, collecting, or even just curious about rare treasures that might be hiding in your pocket, then you're in for a treat. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2014 P Washington quarter, a coin that many overlook, but could potentially make you rich if you know what to look for. So, let's get into it and find out how this coin could be worth millions. Grab your magnifying glasses and join me as we dig into the fascinating world of rare coins. And trust me, this one's a game changer. Rarest coins. Before we get into the rare version of this coin, Let's first look at the basics. The 2014 P Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which has been issued by the U.S. Mint since 2010. Each year, these quarters feature designs honoring a different national park or site. The 2014 series, in particular, features 5 unique coins, each highlighting a national park in the United States. For the 2014 P Washington quarter, the reverse features the Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve in Colorado. This beautiful design showcases the towering sand dunes with the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in the background, celebrating the park's unique landscape. On the obverse, as always, you'll find the iconic portrait of George Washington. This has remained unchanged since 1932, making it instantly recognizable as part of the quarter's long-standing tradition. Now, while the regular 2014 P Washington quarter is worth just 25 cents in circulation, what we're really here to talk about today is the rare error coin that could turn this seemingly ordinary quarter into a small fortune. So, here's where the real value comes in. The rare version of the 2014 P Washington quarter that can be worth thousands or even millions of dollars features a unique minting error known as the doubled die. A double die error occurs when the coin die, which is the metal stamp used to strike the design on the coin, becomes misaligned during the minting process. As a result, the design on the coin gets stamped twice, creating a visible doubling effect. In this case, we're specifically looking at a double die error on the date and the word "A Liberty" on the obverse side of the coin. As you can see here, the doubling is visible on both the year 2014 and the word "A Liberty." The doubling effect creates a faint shadow around the original strike, making the numbers and letters look as if they were struck twice in slightly different positions. Rarest coins. If you examine the coin closely under magnification, you'll notice the doubled lines along the date and the letters, which is a clear sign of this rare error. This kind of mistake, while not common, can make a huge difference in the value of a coin. So, why is the 2014 P? Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're new here, I'm all about helping you discover hidden treasures in the world of numismatics, or coin collecting. Now, you might think that modern coins like the 2000 P Washington quarter are just a broken bar. Well, modern coins. But there's a rare mistake that happened in the minting process that could make your 2000 P Washington quarter worth thousands, even millions, of dollars. So, grab your magnifying glass and get ready to dive into the world of rare coins. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this potentially life-changing treasure. Before we get into the rare coin that's worth millions, let's first take a look at the standard 2000 P Washington quarter. This coin was minted in Philadelphia as part of the state quarters program that ran from 1999 to 2008. Where each quarter featured a unique design representing each U.S. state. Rarest coins for the 2000 P Washington quarter. The reverse design represents Delaware, with a beautifully detailed image of Caesar Rodney on horseback, racing to Philadelphia to cast Delaware's vote for independence during the American Revolution. It's a nod to the state's significant role in the history of the United States. But this coin is more than just a historical tribute to Delaware. Although the 2000 P quarter is still in circulation today, a rare error on this coin can make it worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Here's where things get interesting. The 2000 P Washington quarter is notorious for a minting error called the double die. This occurs when a coin die, which is used to stamp the design onto the coin, becomes misaligned. As a result, the design is struck twice, creating a doubled effect on some of the elements of the coin. In the case of the 2000 P Washington quarter, the error usually appears on the date A2000 and the word "A Liberty" on the obverse side of the coin. When you look closely, you'll notice that the date and the letters appear to be doubled or have a faint shadow. The doubling effect is subtle, but it's there, and that's what makes this coin so valuable. Rarest coins. In some cases, the doubling on the word "A Liberty" is most apparent around. So, why is the 2000 P double die error so valuable? First off, rarity plays a huge role. Minting errors, especially double die errors, are uncommon, and when they happen, they make certain coins highly sought after by collectors. The 2000 P Washington quarter is no exception. Collectors love rare error coins, and the double-die version of the 2000p Washington quarter has become a collector's dream. As demand grows, the value skyrockets. If you can find one in great condition, you're looking at a significant profit. Let's put what if the coin you just found in your pocket, that seemingly ordinary 2017p Washington quarter was actually worth a fortune. Sounds too good to be true, right? But in the world of rare coins, stories like this happen all the time. The 2017p Washington quarter, once considered a standard circulating coin, has become one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics. Stay tuned, because today, we're uncovering the secret behind these rare quarters, and how you could be sitting on a potential gold mine. Rarest coins. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love coins, or if you're just curious about hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a specific coin from 2017 at the 2017p Washington quarter. This coin may look like any other quarter at first glance, but hidden within this humble piece of currency is a rare mistake that could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Sounds intriguing? Well, let's dive into the details and see how you can spot this rare find. I bet you'll want to check through your change after hearing this. The 2017p Washington quarter was issued as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This program, launched by the U.S. Mint in 2010, features unique designs celebrating national parks and historical landmarks across the United States. The 2017 series features 5 quarters, each dedicated to a different state. The 2017p Washington quarter we're talking about specifically features the Ellis Island National Monument, a symbol of America's history of immigration and the millions of people who passed through the island in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The design shows the solitude of the island, the Statue of Liberty, and the American flag in the background, beautifully capturing the spirit of Ellis Island. Rarest coins. It's a lovely coin, right? But we're here to talk about an extraordinary mistake that occurred at the mint. This mistake has turned the regular coin into something much more valuable, a rarer coin that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Now, let's talk about the error that changed everything. The 2017p Washington quarter is famous for its double die error, a minting mistake that can make this otherwise common coin worth a fortune. So, what exactly is a double die? Well, a double die error occurs when a coin die becomes misaligned during the minting process. This causes part of the design to be struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on some of the coin's features. In the case of the 2017p Washington quarter, the error typically affects the date and the word "A Liberty." If you look closely, you'll notice a shadow or faint outline around the numbers in the year 2017, and possibly a doubling effect on the letters "N A Liberty." This error, while subtle, is what makes these coins incredibly valuable. It's really important to examine the date A2017 carefully. You'll notice that the A2 and A0 are often where the doubling is most visible. The numbers will appear slightly shifted, with the faint second image slightly off from the original. In some cases, the word "A Liberty" can also show noticeable doubling, especially around the AL and AI. Rarest coins. So why is this double die error so valuable? The answer lies in rarity and demand. Double die errors are relatively uncommon, and when they do occur, collectors go crazy for them. The 2017p Washington quarter is no exception. With this particular error, the double